frustrated. On the draw here. This game's pretty terrible. Can't cast either of our spells. Then these Chalice of the Voids. It's pretty easy mulligan. What a great start. I'm gonna keep this the scry, I think. Bottom that. I mean, I'm just supposed to Wasteland in there. That's like less embarrassing than like playing a Plateau that I can't do anything with, right? I guess that's close. Now we get Wastelanded? Sure. Okay, yep, sure. Not quite sure what they're doing, but let's just do this. Sure. What Tundra deck plays Wasteland? They some kind of Stoneblade deck? That's really annoying. Hey, look at that. Alright, don't Wasteland me again. Devastating Dreams is the devastating part of the deck. This card's great. Probably should have played Karakas on one so that got Wastelanded so I could have this Plateau still. Treating is real annoying. Please resolve, please resolve. That's unfortunate. I guess I have the second one. That's right, makes it a good bit worse. That's unfortunate. Opponent's draw is lining up really well with ours. Not off to a good start. I actually haven't played against this True Name deck yet. Probably pretty good against us. True Name's kind of a problem card. Alright, let's just move on to the next game here. Which, you'll love when your 26-line deck gets Wastelanded out of the game. Actually don't think we really do any sideboarding here. Most of our sideboard is a Burning Wish package, so I think I'm just clicking submit. If we have a more reasonable 7 on the play. Warning will approve boat. So. Hopefully, playing this deck isn't simply a ticket burning endeavor. Devastating Summons. Oh, that's the one where you like sacrifice a bunch of lands, right? Yeah, I mean this hand's great. Kind of. Hopefully we don't get Wastelanded on one. I'm gonna lead on Sheltered Thicket taps here. I'm gonna wait on playing this Mox Diamond out, I think. I guess it's worse if we get Thought Seized. Grab this. Yeah, right? I wonder if I'm supposed to... A non-zero chance I'm supposed to just play this out here. I don't know, I really don't want to play out 2 of my 4 cycling lands. Might be a little greedy though. Oh, sweet. I actually hit lands there. God bless. this. Pass the turn back. Gonna waste me off my Sheltered Thicket. Yeah, it seems like it'd be a bad idea since I've got Loam going. I'll grab a Savannah here. Cycle this Tranquil Thicket. I already have a Loam in my hand, so I'm not going to dredge this one. Just drop running lands. Okay. Why are we upset, Jacob Jeffrey? You play some other Wooded Foothills that they know about. Play out this knight. That's too big for Batterskull to attack through. We play it out through days. So they get to put this out. If they tap out again next turn, we can Burning Wish for Shattering Spree and destroy this Batterskull. Which would be nice. If we weren't worried about Force of Will, we could just Devastating Dreams, but we're probably worried about Force of Will. Deathray Challenge, sure. Yep. Plateau here. Yeah, I get a bed. Not gonna dredge that. I'm sure we'll continue drawing lands because I'm not dredging that. To replicate this 0 times. I guess I could replicate this to play around Force if I wanted, but I don't think I really want to play around Force there. I'm gonna go ahead and cast this Loam and pick these 3 lands back up to be resource efficient. And then even if they have a black source next turn, they can only eat one of my 2 Loams. Oh, yeah, you're right. There's Night with Vigor. Good call. It's been a while since we played with Knight of the Reliquary. Thank you for pointing that out. I do appreciate it. I'm sure there's going to be some slops here today. Orange Jarvis. Don't have a Jace here. Another Stoneforge Mystic, maybe? Could be another Stoneforge Mystic. I'd assume any kind of team event in Hex is a long ways off that requires introducing new technology, and I'm pretty sure they have bigger priorities than that. Yep, there's True Name. Weird that they left the Wasteland up. Start by dredging this, see what we get. Just, God, that's always the tilting part about Loam decks. You're just like, alright, well, I'm not going to cycle this right now. And then, like, you cycle it and you dredge, you hit 3 spells. Like, now we'll draw a land? Yeah, of course. That's how this works. I'm not new here. Yeah, right. We knew this is what we were getting into. Oh, do they have a sword in their hand? Yeah, schemes. I guess we could draw. We could draw Burning Wish and deluge them. It's a pretty big deal that, and my knight's gonna die to the sword here because I loaned all my lands back. Oh, they just chose to hit me. Alright, well, I guess we're just drawing. And then we're gonna cycle this, and then hope to hit a Burning Wish. Alright, dead. Oh, I guess I could have knighted for a Horizon Canopy there and taken another draw and then missed again. Alright, God, I haven't played against True Nemesis on here, like, all week. And, like, the very first deck, it's funny, I remember the reason I stopped playing a bunch of Legacy, and the reason why this deck got much worse was actually because of True Nemesis. Like, this deck used to just devour all the fair decks in Legacy, and then they printed True Name Nemesis, and you just, like, don't have a quality answer to True Name Nemesis. Why are you upset? You were so happy. You boys were so happy. And now we're fussing. Holy crap. That card is 70 tickets? Well, that's why we don't play against a lot of them, I guess. Are you still sick too, child? Whole house has the plague? Sulfur Elemental is white troops, not blue guys. I mean, like, I have a Toxic Deluge and a Chainer's Edict. Like, we have answers, it's just, like, they're not very good answers. Because, like, you want your Burning Wishes to... Like, you want your Burning Wishes to, like, get you Loams and Devastating Dreams, and, like, they can't do that when they need to be killing other things. This hand's fine until our opponent plays a Preordain. I probably should have played this around Days. Modern is a great format if you are interested in playing a deck that ignores what your opponent is doing. Modern right now is a series of people just like racing to ignore each other, and that's fine. Like, if you're into that kind of magic, like, I'm sure there are a number of people that enjoy just like my deck trying to kill you on turn 5 before I kill you by my turn 5. Like, sometimes we Goldfish turn 3 and turn 4 kills. Am I dead? Oh, Baleful Strix. Sweet. That's exactly what I want to play against. Sign me up for Baleful Strix. Alright, Devastating Dreams. Let's play my Knight of the Reliquary. I don't think double basics usually doesn't mean Days. Okay, Infect's actually not very good in Modern, so that's kind of like an uneducated statement, but like, there's like Dredge and like other linear decks that like take up that place. Yeah, Storm's a good example of a deck where you just like to get to not care about what your opponent's doing. I don't know, I'd probably start by unbanning the interactive cards that are banned. Storm is very good. I agree. And start making our knights larger now. Andrew Shroud 2017. There was a command for that article at some point, Immortal, but I don't know what it is anymore. Gross. I mean, yep, not really anything you can do about that. Let's see if we lose Decay or Devastating Dreams here. Yep, Dream. Unsurprisingly, Wrathageddon gets taken. Wrathageddon down. Alright, we're just gonna start cycling through some of these lands in our deck. Wooded Foothills. I'm just getting a Sheltered Thicket out. Yeah, I think I am. Just like getting some tap land out of my deck. I guess I wouldn't mind drawing a cycle land. Perfect. And now I can go ahead and cast Burning Wish here. Oh, wow. This is really sweet, right? Because, like, that's kind of awesome. Because now I can knight this away and then start loaming it back. That's insane. That's, like, really, really good. That's, like, really, really good. Look, man, I just put it in. Look, I identified I wanted to put it in here. I didn't think about how sweet it was. Like, that's, like, insanely hot. I only put 2 of these in here. Maybe I want a 3rd one. I've got 2 of these and then 1 of each of the 1-mana cycling ones. Your train sounds are so on point, Jacob. Choo-choo. Things I can Wasteland for 100. It's probably a Jace. That's why we're fetching mana here. Oh, we're dead? I feel like I'm dead. Yep. Good chance we're dead here. Allurin. Okay. Collective Brutality and Allurin is interesting. If you go off with Allurin properly, you don't care about a removal spell. So, for reference. Just for those that aren't familiar with Allurin. If the Allurin opponent messes up, the Decay is fine. But if they know what they're doing, it doesn't actually matter. You can get them with 2 removal spells, though. Am I getting Grove here? I feel like I'm getting Grove here. Probably doesn't matter. Let's just make my knights bigger. Get the Shelter Thicket out, and, like, just get double Shelter Thicket going. That sounds great. You wanna get out of here? Put all the lands in our crypt. Plateau. Savannah. Doesn't matter. Alright, dredge this. Not wastelanding my opponents. Let's just put that out of our mind. 2, 3. Cycle this. See if we hit a Burning Wish. Land. Play this. Probably pass the turn. So the goal here is to, like, hit a Punishing Fire on this Loam and grab a Grove before we die. That's annoying. Yeah, I guess I'll knight this. Go get a Grove. Maybe I just want to get a Horizon Canopy, actually. Yeah. Let me get on with the next one. Sure. Oh, that's real bad for us. That's going to give them a ton of looks at these fetch lines. So we really want a Burning Wish so we can grab Reverent Silence here. There's a Punishing Fire. Okay. I'm going to Knight this away. I'm going to grab a Horizon Canopy at this point, I think. Courser of Kruphix. Okay, that's actually kind of good. If we weren't so dead. I guess we can just decay this too. Alright, what am I doing? So probably... Oh, geez, I can cast it with a Lurin. That's great. Thank you, Magic Online. Chalice of the Void. I want to draw that, right? If I put Chalice on 2, they can't win the game anymore. I guess I have to have another Abrupt Decay. So I'm going to decay... I'm going to decay this library. It doesn't just win, they have decays, but it's definitely pretty good. To Savannah. Alright, so I'm just passing the turn here now. You have to survive for a turn. Courser is sweet in this deck. We get to like give us the scry value, so like we know when we want to dredge with the Loam. Oh, geez. Just the Parasitic Switch beatdown. Am I dead? Oh, it does look like Straight Bug, doesn't it? Good call. I probably just want a Punishing Fire this one, right? Seriously? Okay. Well, they're not Straight Bug. Alright, let them do their thing. This is a good draw from the opponent. We're dead. It's unfortunate. I don't think we had anything to play around this. Yeah. It did look like Straight Bug, you're not wrong. I haven't fetched any white sources. I mean, like, if it was Straight Bug, they could have also just, like, drawn Cavern Harpy there, right? So, like, we're not, like, out of the woodwork with this Punishing Fire by any means if they're Straight Bug. I'm just going to use this to catch back up on clock a little bit since I'm down. Sure, Gaddock Teeg's probably fine. Maelstrom Pulse is probably okay too. Like most of the time, I'm wishing it's probably for Reverent Silence. Is Abrupt Decay particularly good? It doesn't seem like it, right? I'm just gonna trim 2 of these. Chalice avoids a little medium minus. Let's do this maybe. I guess Chalice could technically lock them out of their combo. Yeah, Chalice. Chalice on 2 is, like, not great for us either, though, is the problem. I guess I could put it on 3, which means I want slightly less of them. You got your book? I mean, Teak's fine. Sand is also fine. Go Mox, spin Monastery, play Wooded Foothills. Punishing Fire, whatever they do on 1, possibly Cyclist Forgotten Cave. No, fair Jund strategies are unplayable in Standard. You just, like, die to Marvel. Also, I would like the record to reflect there is a Devastating Dreams in our deck. That card is far from fair. You want the string? Okay, you got the string. What a good boy. Land. Hey, look at that. Our 27 land deck drew a land. 26 land? Might only be 26. Might only be 26. Yeah, 26, sure. Little abrupt opponent. 10 out of 10 playing second night. He's gonna play a Learn on 4 and kill us. I can feel it. That's a Hex bot. The MTG bot creator and the Hex bot creator both refuse to put the ability into their thing to, what's it called, have it use a different command, so I turned off the, this says I can't draw an extra card. That's sad. Wait, I. Yeah, I'm aware I can draw on their turn. The problem is, like, what are we doing with our lives, right? I think it's killing this and cycling this now. I'm not quite sure what they're doing just yet. And then they're gonna play a Learn and kill us next turn. Because I've read this book before. God bless. What am I doing here? Probably just thinning my deck a little bit. Just getting a fetch land. Yeah, so. Second night down. Get our Punishing Fire back to our hand. I'll hold on to that for now. Another night. Sign me up. Just keep drawing out of the Reliquaries. Thank you. All done. Book. So, we get to draw a card for a turn next turn, and then I drew a Learn. That's unfortunate. We're dead? Man, I liked being alive. It's really unfortunate. All the best laid plans. Well, I was thinking about casting Devastating Dreams, but now that they have a Learn in play, that plan is much worse. Burning Wish. Alright, well that takes care of the Learn problem. love to use Burning Wish's ability. I'd like to cast Reverent Silence, please. Okay. Oh, they're playing this and then, sure. Okay, so Devastating Dreams. Let's all read Devastating Dreams together, because that's what this deck does. You know, ideally, if possible. Additional cost to cast Devastating Dreams, we discard X cards at random from our hand. This then deals X damage to each creature, and each player sacrifices X lands. So it's kind of like a Wrathageddon, but it never kills our Knight of the Reliquary is the key. Alright, so I'm gonna Knight this Sheltered Thicket away. Grab a Wooded Foothills. We'll sacrifice this Wooded Foothills. Grab a red source here. Grab a Plateau. Sure. Punishing Fire this Cavern Harpy so we don't take damage from it. I love you, Tiny Nugget. Oh, this lets them draw a card. God, that's awful. Yeah, I should have just taken 2 here. I forgot that Leovold has text on it. I'm aware the Harpy bounces. It's the draw card that matters, right? Like, we don't care if Punishing Fire happens. Like Punishing Fire just comes back, so we don't really care about that. But it's the fact that they drew a card that was bad for us. God, they drew another Allurin. I guess they drew 4 cards there, because I'm an idiot. Oh, wait, are they just playing Harpy and returning this and then replaying it? That's fair. I dug it. Alright, let's return fire to my hand. Morning Evo, morning Blues Clues. Yeah, early stream today. Seriously? Good lord. I guess they can get that with Recruiter. That feels bad, though. Nope. Well, we've been thoroughly got. Burning Wish. What does that do for us? I guess it's life for the Loam, right? Oh, this is actually really good for us, right? So I can go green and this, and get land. Actually, I want this, this, and this. Alright, if we dodge getting killed for this turn, we're gonna be in a pretty good spot. We'll get to Devastating Dreams next turn. That should probably end the game. We'll take 2 here in the air. Can never just be easy, huh? Can never just be easy. I think I just dredge this, and then... Want to just kill all the lands here? Probably want to just kill all the lands here, right? Like, attack them with a giant Knight of the Reliquary. I guess with Harpy, they can, like, indefinitely block back and forth because of the stupid Allurin. You just Dreams for like 3. That doesn't seem unreasonable. So we go green, this, get 1, 2, 3 cards back to our hand. Sure, but like taking an aggressive line here means like any creature lets them block indefinitely though. So like I don't think taking an aggressive line is good here. Oh, I could have gotten 1 more card back with this if I'd have sequenced this differently. Alright, yeah, so I think we're just gonna Dreams for 3 and clear out this Leovold here. It defaults to the maximum number of cards in my hand. God bless. Oh, they just get to pick Leovold back up. This is so bad. This is so bad. I just is. Hi. At least you're happy. Dad's getting ranched. Ugh. Yeah, this is. Let's just. Oh, let's try a 3rd, shall we? What a great experience on a Friday morning. Getting thoroughly reminded why we don't play fair and balanced decks in Legacy. This seems awful. What a poor decision on our part. What a poor decision on our part. We just needed them to not draw that Allurn for the one turn that they had it. Yeah, this is definitely the first and last league we're playing with this. We'll play some Modern after this. 0% to play this again. We're gonna like keep playing on the off chance we can 3-0 from here, but like, yeah, the black-white deck was getting a little bit miserable too. At least that deck is slightly less bad positioned than this. Yeah, right. Just like, where are my Blood Moons? Where are my Blood Moons and my sneak attacks? Don't throw stuff, you monster! Don't throw stuff, you monster! You monster! Nope, you're done. You're done. No throwing. No, you threw your book. Your book's going over there now. You want to throw your book? We're going to throw it over there. Nope, you want to play Loam and Legacy, you should probably just... This is almost certainly just worse than, like, the good lands deck, right? I just played this deck for forever, and I had people asking me to play some Loam on stream, so I was like, maybe this could be cute and fun and reasonable, and just like, nope. Just like, 2 matches in and suddenly remembered all of the reasons why this is awful. I mean, yeah, this is a keepable hand. Sheltered Thicket pass. Fair decks are bad in MTG. I mean, it feels like... Nah, fair decks are, like, okay in Legacy. Like Delver is fair-ish, I guess. It depends on, like, your classification, probably, like... And that, like, the Dead Guy Ale deck isn't terrible, but it's definitely worse than a lot of the alternatives. I mean, like, you can't even play fair cards in Standard right now. So, like, I don't even know that you really want to blame Legacy. Opponent played Ancient Tomb, so, like, I'm not going to play the Chalice of the Void. Good chance they're a Chalice deck, too. Alright, so I'm going to put 2 of these back. I guess I don't have to. gonna put this on top. And put this on top. Yeah, actually, let's just do this. I'm gonna go ahead and play this Badlands. I'm gonna play this Mox Diamond. Discard this. Then we're gonna Devastating Dreams this guy for 2. Our first 2 turns we're playing like lands that didn't do anything. So like let's get rid of those lands. I'll get rid of these 2. Like 2 of their lands go away. Next turn I get to draw land plus die to the Reliquary and pay 4 to keep 1, so I can just like play Knight. Yeah, I don't. Alright, so we're gonna keep this land. Grab a Plateau. Doesn't love a good Plateau in the morning. Look at that. We found a deck that's worse than ours that we can Wasteland out of the game here, hopefully. This is my Wasteland on a stick. Enjoy. Green Sun Zenith. Love to use Sylvan Library. Burning Wish is a Loam. Yes. Alright, so put this on top. I'm going to pay 4 to keep this one. I'll keep that one. I'd love to use Burning Wish's ability. Let's get life from the Loam. Then we're just going to start Wastelanding them here, right? I'm missing playing a land drop this turn, but like starting to waste them out of the game seems profitable. Just like Wasteland them every turn for the rest of the game here. And attack them with this Knight a few times. Alright, we're done. Alright, look at that. We are finally on the scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. 5th game's the charm. I don't think I want to board anything. You don't board very often with this deck. Like, a lot of our board here is just like Gaddock Teegs and Thalias, so that way we can have better matchup against Storm. Spell-based combo decks. If Wasteland is the hero we need in Modern, stop it. Stop it. I don't want to get Wastelanded in Modern. Like, it's good against what? Like, exactly Tron? Like, I'm gonna pull up the Modern metagame here. MTG Goldfish. It's not good against Dredge. Dredge would play Wasteland, potentially. It's a Loam deck. Storm doesn't really care about Wasteland. Eldrazi Tron does, I guess. Burn doesn't really care. Death Shadow has plenty of lands thanks to their traverses. Affinity, like, probably doesn't care either. It's so good. I don't think that's true. I don't think the deck playing like 4 copies of Latherland is very sad against Wasteland. Yeah, but like those decks aren't even particularly great. Like maybe the Death Shadow deck like is slightly better, but like what you have to remember too is like the really resource efficient decks are the ones that benefit the most from Wasteland. So like Death Shadow is going to be playing like its 1 and 2 mana threats, and then like Wastelanding people out of the game. See, it's great. You know how you know it's great? It's got a Mox Diamond in it. Easy way to tell. Easy way to tell the hand is great. Nantuko Monastery. Yeah, exactly. I think it abuses the decks that are already mostly unplayable. Oh no! Oh no, I wonder what this is naming. It's definitely not Wasteland, right? Rats, opponent saw the line. This is how 12 post beats Wasteland post board, for reference. Fetch Land was a good draw there. Let's just Loam for 2 here on the first turn. If we get a Burning Wish, we can kill this at some point. Oh, they are playing an Eldrazi deck. Okay. Did I know they were Eldrazi? I mean, they showed us Voltaic Key in the last game. I don't think that means we know they're Eldrazi. Like, there's probably a hedge to throw. Like, what Eldrazi lists play Voltaic Key? Am I looking to take a hit here? Yeah, probably. They showed a Voltaic Key, too. Is getting a Sheltered Thicket into play? Yeah, probably. We don't want to leave Loam in our hand against the Thought-Knot Seer deck. I'm not going to do that because we're going to Green Sun for a Burning Wish to kill that. Alright, so let's play this now. And then let's Green Sun for a Knight. This does leave this exposed to a Wasteland or to a Thought-Knot for a turn, but if they don't have that, we're going to be in a good spot. If they don't get rid of this card, we can triple Wasteland them this turn. Assuming they don't kill this too. So they do not kill this and keep this. If they kill this, we can still double Wasteland them next turn. They can play a big Mamma Jamma here. You got the one that draws cards. Oblivion Sower, rude. Oh, you know, I probably should Knight in response there. They got 3 of my lands. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we're not taking them off of their mana. Oh, wait, I guess we can, right? We can Burning Wish for Shattering Spree and Shattering Spree both of these? And that's Devastating Dreams. Okay, so what am I doing here? I probably want to just, like, take these 2 things off the table, right? So I'm going to play this, crack this fetch, go get a red source. So then let's Burning Wish for Shattering Spree. Target that one with the other one. Alright. So if I shoot these 2 lands, they'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana left over. That's probably fine. Also possibly I'm supposed to get Maze of Ith there. So we're going to 12 here. If we don't get Thought-Knot Seared, we'll be probably in a good spot to win. Hey, buddy. What's wrong? Yeah, but all is dust. That's rude. That means we can't... Like this Loam back to my hand. So if I Loam up here... I get 1, 2... 3 back to my hand. This puts me to 8 cards, so next turn I can kill this with Devastating Dreams. So we just need to wait a turn. Okay, don't thought not near me, bro. Grand Dynamo. That's really unfortunate. That means they're going to be able to produce mana after I kill everything. Grab a Bayou here, because it really doesn't matter. Cycle this, just make sure we're not drawing a better option than casting Devastating Dreams next turn. Cave, sure. So we'll dredge Loam here. And then cast Loam, getting back 1, 2, 3 cards. Don't bite me, you little piranha. Don't bite me, you little piranha. Alright, this is the part where we cast Devastating Dreams for 8, right? We even get to have a card left in our hand. This is only a 5/8, right? Yep. All right. As you will. Sacrifice 8 lands. Come on, Magic Online. There's only 3 of them to sacrifice. Oh, I didn't even play my land yet for the turn, so I get to play this Forgotten Cave out. How good is that? What a great Magic card. What a fun and great and fantastic Magic card we have cast here today. Are we having fun yet? I'm having fun. This is why we played this deck today, because I enjoy casting that card. Stretch this life from the Loam. Cast this. Let's get Nantuko Monastery. Sheltered Thicket, Taiga. Fun is a zero-sum game. Exactly. Glad you understand. Want to play the Nantuko Monastery out? Sure. Again, look at this gem of a card. Threshold becomes a 4/4 with first strike. What's not to love, really? See you, babe. Let's leave our options open here. Oh god, we're just gonna get Reality Smashed and died, aren't we? Chalice for 2. That's unfortunate. I guess I should have gotten a Wasteland back. 10 out of 10 should have gotten a Wasteland back to our hand. Burning Wish. Things we also can't cast. Alright, well, you know, Taiga. I'm glad we got the Nantuko Monastery back last turn. Alright, let's go. We're actually kind of in trouble here. Never mind. JK. JK, LOL. Things that can't be countered. Abrupt Decay. Need to dodge Reality Smasher for this turn. You need to dodge Reality Smasher next turn, too. Destroy that. Trigger. Nice. What a professional I am. Dredge this Loam. Let's cast Loam. Get back Wasteland. Wasteland. Dryad Arbor? Is there Dryad Arbor in here? Yeah, let's get back Wasteland, Wasteland, Dryad Arbor. many Tarmogoyfs, but this one is a 6/7. It is mine. Yeah. God, gross. I think I'm just taking a draw step here. Gaddock Teeg. You're a turn late, Teaglesworth. Am I just supposed to wasteland them? I'm probably just supposed to wasteland them, right? Chalice of the Void of our own that doesn't do anything. Play Dryad Arbor pass here. Next turn we can Loam back or dredge back Loam and then get Wasteland and still have Nantuko Monastery up. Sure. Oh, is there a... Wow, we still haven't hit a grove? I was about to say, is there a grove in here? There's not, is there? Weird. Alright, I'm not missing it. There's just still not a grove in here. I guess we only played 2 of them, but still. It's a little unfortunate for us. Get back. Plateau. Tranquil Thicket. Taiga. So we're not dead on board, at least. We got that going for us. Things we have going for us. Not dead on board until they draw this Reality Smasher. They can trade a Thought Knot. Oh, geez. They draw Dismember? I guess they could have drawn another... They could have drawn like another Thought Knot Seer here. Alright. Abrupt Decay. Not looking stellar on this board. Post. Oh, I don't have any red mana! I have something playing some light music in the background that's not going to get flagged for copyright, so that way my microphone doesn't pick up my kid's show. So, yes, the answer to your question is yes, there's something playing in the background. You want some Cheerios? We're almost out of Cheerios. What are we going to do when we run out of Cheerios, boys? What are we going to do? We'll play Life from the Loam. Back Dryad Arbor. Tranquil Thicket. Wasteland. Play Dryad Arbor past turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can almost start searching with this Eye again. Did I hit a Grove of the Burnwillows yet? Man, still no Grove. Still no growth. Okay, Vesuva comes into play tapped here, so that means we're gonna have a chance to Wasteland them before they can use the eye, which is good for us. We actually can't dredge that many more times. How many... Yeah, that's not what I wanted to hit. How many threats are left in our deck? 1, 2, 3. So there's 1 Knight left in our deck. And then 1 Green Sun Zenith for it. So I think we just want to start taking actual draws here. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Alright, let's play this Wasteland. Let's Wasteland you off this Eye of Ugin. I think we're going to be in the clear here mostly now. Let's play this Knight that's massive. I haven't hit my Maze of Ith yet either, right? Alright, this is my 17-17. There are many like it, but this one is mine. She's a big girl. Pretty lady. Alright, opponent is dead. Look at that. We won an entire match. Our deck full of wastelands and ways to kill the opponent's lands. Sure. Oh. Don't replace these. Cast Burning Wish for a removal spell. I would love to use Burning Wish's ability, thank you. I'd like to get Chainer's Edict. I would like you to sacrifice a creature opponent. Pauper staple Chainer's Edict. This is my opponent's conceding lockup. God bless. Alright, let's see if we can keep the 3-2 get our money back dream alive. Yeah, I have a dream, Declan, and it is getting my fun bucks back that we put into this league. What a dream it is. Ow. You're not wrong. I mean, we definitely are up money on... Oh, is it? I started with, like... I think I had 80 tickets to start, and we've got 106 tickets. That's mostly from... Do I have any treasure chests? I've got 1 chest and 106 tickets, so... You know, we're up from where we started thanks to Legacy, so... Alright, just need one more person to come and put us out of our misery. Magic Online is the most convenient way to play Magic from your home. My people that I play Magic with in paper mostly stopped playing Magic. They weren't interested in testing anymore, and I'm not traveling as much, so just want to actually play the game a little bit. Magic Online lets you do that. Sounds fine. It's got Wasteland for a fair deck. It's got Gaddock Teeg for an unfair deck. It's got Punishing Fire with Grove. Play Miracles. Nope. Not interested in doing that. That's way too fair. Things we will not be playing here. Miracles. Mono red sneak attack. That's something we could get into. The old 1-2-1-0 pair down. Hashtag GP Charlotte pairings. Apologies for the sniffles and the slight coughs. My house is getting over the plague here. Let's see. Probe could be Delver or Storm. Either way, this Gaddock Teeg's probably going to be okay. Interesting. So they took my Teeg, but they're playing Inquisition. 10 out of 10 just wastelanding them here. We'll figure out. Nope, don't push Daddy's thing. So taking my Teeg, they could just be like a Jace deck, and Teeg will be annoying for them. But like so far, this feels like unfair type thing. We're probably just wastelanding them again next turn. Check through this Ponder. Please shuffle. Please shuffle. Opponent chose not to shuffle. Rough. We're very unlucky. Please explain the GP Charlotte reference. So, at Grand Prix Charlotte last year, the pairing system messed up and started pairing people randomly in the tournament, like, not based on record at all. And, yeah, it started pairing people randomly, not based on record. I'm going to play out both these Mox Diamonds, so I have Punishing Fire out. Yeah, I don't know if I like the Deathrite Shamans or not. My record with them was definitely, like, mediocre at best. Chalice of Void, sure. Let's put this on one. Want different Hex music? Alright, I'll exit out of the auction house. Force, pitching, force. Okay. So still not quite sure what our opponent's doing. If they're fair, unfair. They're definitely not Storm now. They could be some kind of show and tell deck. Just another cantrip. They know I have this Punishing Fire, so they could just be like a Delver deck that's just like not playing into the Punishing Fire, which hopefully that's what's going on here. It's not even that people have complained about the stream being quiet. It's that when I'm not talking, my microphone picks up my kids' cartoon in the background on occasion, and then I get flagged for copyright from their kids' show, so... Opponent chose to shuffle and miss a land drop. Where's a Loam when you need one? Alright, another Chalice of the Void. Deal. I don't know what that means. Grixis show and tell. Okay. Hey, a Knight of the Reliquary. Send me up. This could get dazed. Or where this could get dazed. Ugh. Why tap Grove there? I guess there's a world where, like, they discard a Punishing Fire from our hand and we want to get it back. That's fair. So you're right, it's probably strictly correct to leave Grove up. Alright, so the good news here is that if we draw any forest or plains, Knight of the Reliquary gets to wasteland them off this volcanic. Let's see what they have here for 2 mana. Pyromancer, Engineered Explosives. God! What a fucking beating. Holy crap. Good lord. That. Yep. Alright. Well, we tried. It's fine. Good God. Alright, well, we're losing this other night. Man, things are finally going so well for us. And then they've got, like, was probably like a one of main deck Engineered Explosives. What a tilt. Two main deck explosives. Okay. Sure. So still not many. Alright, hopefully we hit an untapped land next turn so we can Punishing Fire this, a mana producing untapped land. Yeah, right? Put it in the tank trying to figure out what to name here. Get 10 extra days sick pay. That's funny. My opponent's having connection issues? Yep, lost connection and rejoined, sure. Hopefully we draw a forest or plain so that way we can Punishing Fire this with days back up. Or through a days. And we're at 20 life and they're at 9 and we have a giant knight. Like this knight's out of Dismember range. I think the Eldritch Elves deck is sweet. Might play that some today. Hey, look at that. Okay, so we can't do it through a daze, but we can at least try, right? Oh, did that resolve? That resolved. That's so good for us. Attack. If you want to see Kaya in action, check out my YouTube channel. It's linked to the stream information below. There's lots, probably dozens of hours of Dead Guy Ale at this point. We streamed the deck a lot in the last 2 weeks. Need to dodge what, like the second engineered explosives here? Maybe a Liliana the Veil? Please don't kill my knight. Double bolt here, be bad. Bedlam Reveler, okay. Sorry, just bumped my microphone. What are we doing here? I think we're just killing the Pyromancer, right? And then attacking for 6. I'm at a pretty healthy 19 here. I'm probably going to 2 off of this. Yeah, no blocks here seems right. Need something to drink. We'll be right back. I need to go get Jacob something to drink. Alright, sweet. So what are we doing here? Dahlia's probably pretty good in this matchup, right? Teeg doesn't seem particularly good. Dahlia's got to be better, right? I don't think I have a lot of cards I want to cut, though. Is Dahlia better than, say... Do I just want to board the Toxic Deluge in and just leave the Devastating Dreams on my board to wish for? I don't think that seems unreasonable. Like I said, usually you board... They run 2 sideboard Blood Moons. Okay, we'll fetch our basic force proactively. Do I want to work Thalia in here? Is she better than anything else I'm already doing? I feel like she's not. We'll put her in on the play. She's pretty good when we're wasting them out, but like, our deck is pretty spell-based too. So like, Thalia's in here predominantly for, like, back in the day when I was playing this deck a lot, we didn't board her in against the Delver decks. We played against Manaless Dredge and a League last night. That deck's not particularly good, so we won. I don't understand why you would play Manaless Dredge over LED Dredge. Anyone want to enlighten me? That doesn't do anything particularly interesting or powerful, and actually can't even cast our ones. But what a great mana. This deck probably started my love for awful mana bases, right? Just like 6 lands and can't cast the one spell that we have in our hand. What a beautifully constructed mana base. Just, I mean, really, what's not to love? This also doesn't really do anything. It seems fine. I'm okay with fire. Okay, I want something not fire. Squishy0158 with the 10-month resubscription. That hand was a thing of beauty. I agree. This deck, you're not wrong. So, circa 4 years ago, I top-8'd 3 Legacy Opens in a row with this deck. It's actually the first deck I really enjoyed playing competitive Magic with, mostly because I was just like destroying people with Chalice of the Void. And casting Devastating Dreams is a hoot, let's be honest. Ten out of 10 getting Blood Moons. Are you ready to get Blood Moon, fam? My body is ready. Please, let's draw Black Stars. Yeah, sure. It's expensive is like the only reason to like play the strictly worst version, right? Like people play strictly worst versions of thing all the time because of money. Magic's expensive. It's fair. The reason why we're not playing Bob's, yeah, this version, without Dark Confidant in it, you don't have anything in your main deck that, like, dies to Lightning Bolt or opposing Punishing Fire, so you're a little bit more resilient that way. The best fair decks in the format right now are, like, Grixis Delver, so, like, they have a bunch of bolts in their deck. And, like, Dark Confidant's your only target for their bolt, so, like, they always have a bolt to kill your Dark Confidant, so it's pretty unlikely to live. Unlike the Black-White deck, like, that deck has Stoneforge Mystic and Dark Confidant, so they just have, like, infinite Lightning Bolt targets, so you're not blanking it. Yep, so long Abrupt Decay. A fetch land would be sweet, he says as he draws a fetch land. This we get a basic forest, and then Loam back for this Wooded Foothills. So at least we can, like, kind of play Magic while there's a Blood Moon out. We have a basic forest, at least. You play Modern Jund. Nope. Unless you mean Jund, Death Shadow Jund, then maybe. Playing a fair deck in Modern is a miserable experience. You don't want to do that. I do not want to dredge the Loam. I want to draw a Burning Wish or a Mox Diamond. Look at that. What a professional we are today. I'm getting Force of Will. I'm not getting Force of Will. God bless. Just gonna play this out now. Like, we could get dazed here, but then, like, we're not gonna eat. We could eat next turn, so. I guess maybe there's merit to waiting to play this until it's a 4-4. There's probably bolts in my opponent's deck. Okay, this is Magic Online. I'm like, honestly, this is just like a legacy thing in general. Like, you can't actually know what cards are in their deck. Sure, there are certain archetypes that are more or less likely to run things, but people deviate from those things all the time. You don't, unless my opponent is also streaming and you've seen their deck list up, like, you can't know the cards they do and don't have in their deck. Man, their brainstorms are way worse without fetch lands. Turns out, things that are true. I think I'm just dredging this Loam to make this night bigger. That's something I'm interested in doing. Sure, and I know this is gonna come as like this really weird surprise, but people occasionally change their deck lists in between leagues that they're playing. It's weird. It's weird, I know, it's this new thing people are trying, but occasionally people change their deck lists in between their leagues. And again, like, sure, it is likely that they don't have it, but that's like the type of thing, that's like the type of thought process you want to be going to. It's like, what should we possibly be playing around, and what can we afford to play around, and you know, like, all those things. So sure, I agree with you that they're very unlikely to have days, but I think flat out saying they don't have it is an incorrect mindset. It's going to, like, lose you games over the course of, like, a lot of repetitions. Fun possibility here. Opponent might have kept a medium minus hand based on the fact that they had Blood Moon. Well, I'm glad we went for it when we did. I think I want to dredge this just to get the... God bless it. What a frustrating exchange. It's like... Oh, 26 lands in my deck, and dredge Loam and hit 0. I'm not going to take a land with this because I want my knight to get bigger. I'm just playing this to discard it. Yep. Alright, we have a 5-5 now. God bless. Should keep attacking. I mean, you hit a land there, that's statistically average. Like, there's 26 lands in our deck, and, like, in 6 cards we only hit 2. Like, that's getting closer. Like, 2 and 6 is not bad. 0 and 3 is pretty bad. And now at this point, we're going to start drawing cards because we want to hit a Burning Wish or another Mox Diamond, perhaps, and do an Abrupt Decay. Alright, chat fam. How aggressive do we want to get here? How aggressive do we want to get? We could Green Sun for another night here. I guess I could just Green Sun for Goyf. No, my Goyf's in the bin. Can't Green Sun for Goyf. So, I think I want to do this, and we're going to Knight my basic forest here. And just, like, put another 6/6 on the table. If the Goyf wasn't milled, we'd probably just Green Sun for Goyf here. I mean, they don't have double blue for counterspell. I guess I didn't have to be this aggressive. I could have just, like, loamed back some lands. Like, looking for force plus blue card here. If they don't 5 force plus blue card here, we're probably going to kill them. Yeah, I feel like I just want to pressure them here. We're also, like, waiting for him to daze, just right? Just get dazed here, just, like, cry ourselves silently to sleep. Yeah, so I think if the Goyf wasn't in our bin here, God, the Goyf would be huge too, right? We've got Artifact, Creature Enchantment, Land, Sorcery, Instant. It would have been like a 6/7 Goyf. Goyf would have actually been bigger than the Knight that we're getting here. So yeah, if the Goyf wasn't binned, we'd go get Goyf. Yeah, the long tank definitely makes it feel like it's rolling. Of course, they had connection issues earlier, so they could just be having connection issues again. If they hit Pyromancer into a string of spells here, they could chump block these or possibly trade with some of them, but it's looking like we're in an okay spot here. It'd be sweet if we just beat the Blood Moon. And like if we draw Burning Wish or Devastating Dreams, those are still both good draws here. Chalice of the Void. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Lead on this. Cuts any, like, lightning bolt my thing plus block shenanigans out. It is a 6/7. Look at that. Look at that. Now, if they could play 3 spells here, we could be in trouble. Okay, so they're going to get to flashback a Brainstorm that doesn't actually do anything now because of Chalice of the Void. And they're going to get to double block one of these Knights, and then my one Knight is going to eat their 2 things. I guess if they have another castable... Oh, they can't even Brainstorm. I guess if they have a castable spell in their hand, they can trade for one of my Knights, both their guys. This Blood Moon feels like it's not worked out stellar for my opponent. I mean, like, we have all red mana, but, like, you know, we're in it to win it. I mean, I can only assume any deck that we beat has to be pure garbage, because our deck's real bad. While my opponent's in the tank here, I would just like to say good morning, afternoon, and good night to everyone, wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for choosing to spend part of your day here with us. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I am a TCG player and content producer, and you've landed here at my Twitch page, maybe my YouTube page in the future. If you're enjoying what you see, I encourage you to show a little support. Use that follow button there on your screen. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps other people find my stuff. If you are really enjoying what you see, you want to help me produce more of this content, there's a couple different ways you can do that. The first is by subscribing on Twitch or becoming a patron on Patreon. Both of those help support myself financially directly so I can spend more time producing content and less time doing other stuff to make money, you know. Gotta put the kid through recorder school somehow. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors. MTGOtraders.com will love to buy and sell Magic Online cards with you. Use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout there, save 8% on your orders. Inked Gaming will love to help you customize your gaming experience, custom playmats and mouse pads and all that jazz. Code Jeff12 saves you 12% on all of your purchases from them. And SpareDeck.com will rent you any physical, standard, or modern deck. Use code Hoagland7 there to save 7%. You can also check out mtgcardmarket.com for all of your physical Magic card needs. I believe it's code Jeff10% there. Gets you 10% off your orders. And my written content is published on MTG Card Market every Friday. So I'm actually going to have a legacy article that is a Dead Guy Ale primer going up on mtgcardmarket.com. I think the article is published about an hour and a half from now. I'm playing in the production of the school I teach at, playing clarinet. The amazing Technicolor Jeep could... Awesome, Voltaic. Yeah, I use Spare Deck for most of my stuff. Unfortunately, they don't have legacy cards, but you can, like, a lot of legacy cards, like, overlap with Modern, right? So, like, when I got Dead Guy Ale this past weekend for the Louisville Team Open, I actually rented most of it from Spare Deck. Opponent must be having a connection issue here again. Play Vinyl, I'd appreciate it if you don't spam chat by copying people's messages. Thank you. It's first and only warning. Let's nip that right in the bud before it becomes a thing. I don't normally warn. So they've got 2 cards in their hand here. They'd have to have, like, 2 playable spells to be in a good spot here. I don't have a set streaming schedule for Magic the Gathering yet, but I'm going to talk to my wife and try and work one out, set one up for next week. I stream Hex CCG on the channel a few times a week on a schedule, so I just started playing Magic Online again earlier this month, so there's my opponent has lost connection to the game message finally. Ian, I gave him a warning. Appreciate the thought, but he said he was going to stop. Let's give him a break. Yeah, you can see the kids in the background in their playroom back there. Look, no numbers! With the brand new Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you for that, I really do appreciate it. Sorry for the downtime here, my opponent has rejoined connection to the game now. I mean, the good news is, since they're down 12 minutes on the clock, even if they manage to win this game, we're probably going to time them out in the 3rd game. You know, fingers crossed. See what my opponent's got going on. Are they just jumping here? I'm really confused why you would jump with the Bedlam Reveler and not the Snapcaster Mage. But, you know, teach their own. Oh, geez, that makes sense, I guess. Okay. So that lets their 1-mana spells do work, but they're still not in a great spot, right? I guess they get to, like, clear through the crap out of their hand now. They can get, like, running Bedlam Revelers here, I suppose. Strong line. If they have another Bedlam Reveler here, we could be in trouble. If they don't have another Bedlam Reveler, I think we're a pretty good spot. I guess they could have, like, Pyromancer into shenanigans here, too. Alright, no second Reveler, that's good for us. They went top, they kept a card on top. Huh. I got excited about that for a second, then I was like, wait, we can't cast it. Just keep attacking. So, the problem with Bedlam Reveler in Modern is that it's a card that kind of wants the game to go a little bit long. And Modern is all about killing your opponent by turn 3. So you need to play it in a format like Legacy, where games can you actually have the tools to make games go long. Yeah, Reveler, but basically it's too slow for Modern. You just like the double jumps here? You have a bolt? Okay. They're trading there. Alright, they're definitely not out of it since they had the bolt. Definitely not out of it. Oh yeah, definitely too slow for standard, right? Yay! Victory! Look at that. The old 0204 into 2040. Alright, let's see if we can manage to not lose playing for our fun bucks back here. This is the match that decides it all. Do I get my $12 worth of stuff back? Or have I just spewed into the machine? Opponent is 1 and 3. Maybe they'll be gracious and give it to us. Hi, Twitch. Hi, Shar. My opponent says hi, Twitch. Basic Island. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and... Sweet. Chalice of Void's a good pickup, probably. I'm gonna green sun for a Dryad Arbor here. I mean, you have to look at it this way, right? He could be he could be shrieking behind me. He could be like screaming. So like the recorder's definitely a step up. Gotta be glass half full here. Hopefully we don't die next turn. I don't think there's a reason to play out Chalice of the Void for 0 preemptively here. Flowers, okay. And I mean, like, I'm keeping an eye on them. Like, I can see them behind me. I played Allure lately. Yes, there are a number of videos of us playing Allure, and it's not terribly pretty. This is our best chance to resolve this. They could get Spell Pierce here, but they're more likely to have Counterspell than Spell Pierce, I think. So let's try and ship this in now. Sweet, that resolved. They do have copies of Unexpectedly Absent. Getting predicted, sure. And they brainstorm, so they should know the top card of their deck here. So I'll draw 2 with this. Whoa! Milled over and Unexpectedly Absent. Oh, and it's missing a land drop. Okay, that makes sense. Courser of Kruphix. Okay, I'm just gonna play Courser out. This does look like the New Miracles deck. I mean, to be fair, the deck does use the Miracle. Seriously? We hit a Terminus? Whoa! Immediately punished. So, like, I was thinking maybe we should wait a turn, but I was like, they can't plow me. They'd have to, like, Miracle Terminus to, like, take this Courser off the table. Oh, what a tilt. I loved my Courser. It was so... My Courser was so young! It barely had a chance to live! Am I judging Loam here? I don't think I am. I think I'm just taking a draw. Burning Wish. What a draw to take, huh? What a draw to take. Alright, let's go white, or green, white, dupe, play this Knight of the Reliquary. Getting counterspelled here? Probably. Yeah, it's amazing how far ahead we would be if I would have just, like, waited and sequenced the Courser the turn after so we don't get Terminus, but, like, all skill. Photocopy's an all skill with the Terminus fee. Alright, no Jace. That's good for us. Slaughter Games or Jace does sound kind of hot, doesn't it? What is wrong? We flipped over Knight there, but we flipped over double Punishing Fire, so... Another Wasteland, So, waiting a turn doesn't play around Terminus, Bob, but it does allow us to get value. It lets us get value off of the... It lets us get value off of the Courser because we'll likely be able to play a land off the top of our deck by waiting a turn. I would not like to return these Punishing Fires to my hand. They are counterspelling our Loam. Are we getting clicked? Predict, sure. Look, it's tough being 3. Let me tell you what, it is tough being 3. We counterspelled my Loam. Okay, opponent, you do you. Man, this Nantuko Monastery also just, like, doesn't care about Jace. Let me tell you about cards that don't care about Jace. Look, they played a Wastelandable land. That's nice for us. Waste you off of that one. Is there second white source for... Oh, you know what? I should probably just... if they clicked me, if they have a click, they could have clicked me during their draw step, right? Are we targeting... I'm confused. Unexpectedly absent. Sure. Okay, so opponent made a small mistake here. Wait. And their brainstorming. Okay, they put the Chalice of the Void on the very top of my deck here. So I'm actually going to be able to loam back this Forgotten Cave, and then cycle the Forgotten Cave, and then replay the Chalice of the Void this turn because of what they did. So I'm gonna get back Forgotten Cave, Wasteland, Sheltered Thicket here. I'm gonna go ahead and cycle this Forgotten Cave. Yeah, there's plenty of Liliana Loam decks. Let's replay this. They knew about the Loam that was in my hand. I just dredged that Loam. I just dredged that Loam this turn. I think I'm supposed to play this Sheltered Thicket out so I have another green and red source here. I just haven't had the extra mana, Bob. I've been using all of my mana every single turn. I mean, just because they play Force of Will doesn't mean they have it. So this Jace is going to live for a turn or two, which is kind of annoying. It's really not the end of the world. Punishing Fire requires you pay a red mana to get it back to your hand, Bob. Oh, wait. I can actually kill this turn, right? Yeah, I could fire this up, and then attack Jace, and then return Punishing Fire with this Grove, and then cast it here. I mean, like, why would you know what Punishing Fire does, Bob? Like, you're never playing Legacy. Like, there's a reason this card's not legal in Modern, right? Punishing Fire, target my opponent. I would love to redirect Jace to the Mind Sculptor. Nice Jace you got there. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to him. Alright, we definitely want our second copy of Sir Teaglesworth in this matchup. He is just good all-around guy, Sir Teaglesworth. Abrupt Decay is pretty terrible in this matchup now. This deck is almost certainly just worse than regular lands. Just like for reference, like above the board Honesty. I guess they could have what's it called in their board, right? This is not a matchup where I want Tarmogoyf. They could have Rest in Peace in their board. The Dreadbore I want to keep in my board for Burning Wishing for. I'm going to bring the Maelstrom Pulse in because, like, I have the Dreadbore and, like, Reverent Silence and stuff here, but I think that's all I want to do. That seems fine. Do you know what's really sweet? You could set up the Teaglesworth Chalice of the Void, the patented Gaddock Teeg Chalice of the Void hardlock. You put Chalice on one, and then you put Teeg in play, and then I'm pretty sure they actually can't just get out of that, right? Because, like, Unexpectedly Absent, Jace, Terminus, Plow, like, you cover all of those things with Chalice plus Teeg. And look at this hand. This hand has Chalice and Teeg in it. God bless. God bless us, everyone. I need to play Thalia in this matchup. Our deck's very spell-based as well. Thalia is in the board exclusively for spell-based combo decks. Knight of the Reliquary tutors for Karakas or Maze of Ith, and both of those things. No, Gaddock Teeg says you can't cast non-creature spells with X in their casting cost. Sylvan Library, also a good hit. I even owed that one. Yeah, that's a modern card, sir. You're obligated to know what this one does. Do I not have Slaughter Games in my deck? Yeah, I have Slaughter Games in my board. Oh, is Slaughter Games worth boarding in? Maybe? Maybe it's worth boarding in? That's interesting, because, like, I'm probably never going to want to wish for Slaughter Games, but I probably wouldn't mind drawing it at particular points. So, like, that's an interesting question, I think. Like, is Slaughter Games worth bringing in? Because, like, I don't think I actually want to, like, draw it. This is, like, double Taiga here. This feels like double Taiga. I guess it might be a Savannah, a Plateau, or a Savannah. I like Savannah. I'm going to play Chalice of the Void on one here, because, again, I'd like to get in under Counterspell on this, ideally. And, like, in the matchups where, like, you want to... And, like, so this is a good example. Like, I boarded in my Maelstrom Pulse here. And, like, boarding in Maelstrom Pulse means that I'm probably never going to want to wish for it, basically. I think we just go for it here. I'm pretty sure I just want to go for it. Just gonna Green Sun for 2 here. Hopefully set up the old hard lock. Probably getting counterspelled here, but that's fine. I think we just gotta go for it. And, like, if this gets countered, next turn we could go Sylvan Library into Devastating Dreams. Oh, we might be getting unexpectedly absent in response here. Wait, what? Alright, so they're going to shuffle away our Chalice. But we are going to get Sir Teaglesworth here. Out of 10 would brainstorm into Chalice again, right? Alright, well, I mean, look at that. Look at that Ponder altar there. What a sweet... The altar went away. It's unfortunate. Opponent chose to shuffle. That's good for us. Alright, so they can't counterspell, and they can't force. So I could play Sylvan Library here, and then Dreams for 3? That seems insane, right? Yeah, that seems insane. I'm gonna attack first. Yes. The Chalice trigger goes in the stack as soon as they cast their spell. Alright. If we get like Flusterstormed or something here, that's fine. I think this is our window, ladies and gentlemen. This will kill Sir Teaglesworth, but he's a good guy and he's gonna take one for the team. Oh, brutal! That's unfortunate. That makes this line slightly less good. Brutal. That's unfortunate. Alright. We're going to hope to draw some lands in our 26 land deck. Opponent's got a lot of cantrips though, so... Let's... You know, this is the part where we just, like, hope for the best, right? Just turn 8, everyone's got one land in play. 10 out of 10, they're going to draw out of it before we do. Right. Alright, Burning Wish and Life from the Loam. Loam would be great. We could Wasteland them off this Tundra. Come on, give me a Loam! We hit Loam, we get to get this Wasteland back and waste them off this Tundra. Everybody says? Alright, 10 out of 10, we'll take a Wasteland. Means they can't chase us next turn. Opponent chose not to shuffle with that, okay. Alright, another Wastelandable source deal. Okay. This is a Loam that they can counterspell. Okay. Okay. We getting clicked. Predict, sure. Alright, not getting Jace. That's good for us. So next turn, we'll probably buy back Taiga Waste. I supposed to play around a surgical extraction here? I'm probably supposed to play around a surgical extraction, right? Which was not to shuffle with that ponder. Yeah, I'm probably supposed to play around surgical. They missed a land drop. Okay, so... Oh, that's actually a great draw. So I could get Taiga, Waste, Forgotten Cave here. And I can play this Mox Diamond and discard this Taiga now. So now I get to Wasteland them and play around Surgical Extraction. Because if they go to Surgical my Loam, I can cycle this Forgotten Cave in response. I just need to fight a Grove at some point here. Holy shit, that's rude. That's a thing. Okay. We've got Abrupt Decays. There's 2 Abrupt Decays and a Maelstrom Pulse in our deck, and we have 3 Burning Wishes left to get Reverent Silence with. Just for reference. So we have 6 draws in our deck that kill this, but we need a land before any of those happen. Okay. Mox is actually an okay draw, because it means if we draw another land, Mox will be untapped. Since it's not a land. Do you want more, Declan? Do you want more? Do you want more? Getting Jaced here. Pretty dead to a Jace. Gaddock. Oh, Teaglesworth. Oh, Teaglesworth. Why not? Because Thicket comes into play tapped. Thicket comes into play tapped. And this says it doesn't untap. So that's why we didn't play the Thicket. We're technically not dead yet. You get a land next turn, and then Mox Diamond and Punishing Fire this. Second step means we're dead. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I want to change anything. I think I'm just going to go ahead and click Submit. Devastating Dreams is risky business. The fact that they had the removal for the Sylvan Library means we weren't able to leverage an advantage from taking us off of lands. Like, if the Sylvan Library lives there, we get to leverage an advantage from neither of us having lands, but it didn't, so we couldn't. Turn 1, Chalice for 1, sign me up. Turn 2, Chalice for... Turn 1, Chalice for 1, turn 2, Gaddock Teeg, yep. The music in the background is Hex TCG. Alright, hopefully we can set up the Teeg Chalice soft lock. That's a Hymn to Torok, I meant, sorry. Have to play another Chalice next turn, they're forcing us here. Opponent pitched a Brainstorm there. Another Mox Diamond. Alright, well, it'll come in handy at some point, probably. We have another Force? God bless it. And I guess we 2 for 1 of them on these first 2 turns twice, but it doesn't feel good. And, like, we can't sequence Teeg first there, because then if we sequence Teeg first, we can't, Am I casting Teeg here? I feel like I should just cast Teeg here. Yeah, I should probably cast Burning Wish. What is he more likely to... I don't play that many counterspells. Famous last words. Yep, sweet. So I get to start loaming. No, we're definitely just wishing for loam there. Another Burning Wish is pretty good. So, I'm gonna play this, discard the Sheltered Thicket, and then play Gaddock Teeg here. That's annoying. I mean, I guess he's doing it on there and he's not doing it on something else that, like, actually matters. Grab a Taiga here. Want to make sure we have plenty of red sources here so we can Burning Wish plus Devastating Dreams on the same turn. Look, Jarvis, we're in the 2-2 bracket, okay? We're just having a good friendly match of Legacy here in the 2-2 bracket. Very macabre, okay. That's interesting Graveyard Hate. I guess I could theoretically play around Graveyard Hate though. I don't know that I'm supposed to though. Sure. I'm gonna run this into a Snapcaster Mage. Oh, right. Surgicals are like 25 bucks, right? Or something obnoxious like that. Oh, right. I don't have to look over here. I can just hit view sideboard. What is this? Let's just leave this up here. Because, like, this is basically our hand right now, right? Hey, look, my opponent did us a solid. We drew Sylvan Library now. Would it have drawn that opponent if it wasn't for you? I think I'm actually not going to be attacking with Teeg here. I think keeping Disenchant, that's annoying. Alright, I'm a liar. I'm just going to keep attacking. Obviously doesn't have it. Part of me wishes I had a Green Sun Zenith on my board right now, so I could Burning Wish for a Green Sun and, like, turn this Burning Wish into a Knight. So happy then so sad, right? The highs and lows of Magic, really. No, I don't think so. Our deck is fairly spell-based too. Thalia hurts us. Like, their deck isn't trying to do a bunch of things in the same turn a lot of the time, so. Oh man, you know what I just remembered? Gaddock Teeg. Gaddock Teeg's got a friend. Oh, that's perfect. Now we can protect Sir Teaglesworth. Get our 4-turn clock on here. I like that they keep tapping and untapping their mana. What do we have going on over there? Teeg at their own. My Kithkin advisor. He recommends the best course of action that we can take in every game. The best part about Sir Teaglesworth in Paper Magic is that, like, when your opponent goes to, like, cast a 4-mana spell, you can, like, my Kithkin advisor suggests that you don't do that. It's just the greatest. It's like, you could do that, or my Kithkin advisor suggests you don't. My opponent, what'd they do with that ponder? They chose not to shuffle. Okay. Alright, so they kept to predict, sure. So this here Burning Wish. It's real decent. Oh no, they found a Karakas! They're about to cast a Jace, aren't they? No, Moto, please! Moto, please! Alright. This is like 10 out of 10 at Jace, right? No, come back. Come back, Magic Online. Oh, yep. All right. Just classic Ice Age card can target either player with this. At least we could Wasteland this Karakas so they can't keep bouncing our Teeg. We could Burning Wish for Dreadbore and kill this Jace. So if I replay Teeg, I can't Green Sun. And I can't Green Sun for night. Maybe I'm supposed to not Wasteland yet, so I could Green Sun for night and Burning Wish for Dreadbore. Yeah, I think we're supposed to lead on Teeg here, right? This way we can't get forced. Looks like they're auto-passing. Unfortunately, this requires them gaining a point of life. So they're not actually dead next turn. I think this is what we want to do. So there's definitely a world where, like, we leave the Karakas live a turn and, like... But then, like, then they could entreat next turn. They could play another J. So I think this is the more conservative line. It's just, like, replaying our Dorkos out. Opponent chose not to shuffle. That always sucks. Like, come on, I just want you to shuffle. Snapcaster. Brainstorm, sure. Punishing Fire would be a pretty good draw. Wasteland the fetch, why? Maybe in response to another Brainstorm will Wasteland the fetch. I'll offer this trade. Yeah, opponent shuffled with Portent. Play this out and pass. Yeah, like, honestly, at this point, I'm kind of wondering if there's plows left in their deck. Targeting Ponder, sure. So, do I... You want this? Or do you want a different show? I think I'm supposed to Karakas my Teeg at end step here. And then... I think we're supposed... Yeah, I think we're supposed to Karakas the Teeg so that way we can Green Sun next turn. We could get punished for this. We could definitely get punished for this. Just get like double counterspelled here. Holy crap, we're getting double counterspelled. That feels bad. I think we were supposed to do that there. I don't feel we're getting snap counterspelled. Okay. Yep. That's unfortunate. I wonder if they boarded out their plows. It feels like they boarded out their plows. Alright, we got 3 fires and 40 cards. Got 2 draws at them here. Alright, dead in 5. 4? Dead in 4? That's unfortunate. Oh, I guess this is a reason to have used the Mox Diamond instead of the Taiga, right? That's technically a small mistake. I think I'm just supposed to try and kill these. Just gonna pass the turn for now. Probably bidding this Plateau to a Mox Diamond. Yeah, right? It's like the race to entreat versus punishing fire here. I'm gonna start by playing this out. We get to start generating some card advantage now. Hopefully. Get thicket, Plateau, sure. We getting ferried here, losing our cycle lands? We did not. God bless. Because the Arbor doesn't untap. If your opponent was at 1, we'd take the Arbor. I guess, like, taking the Arbor turns off fetch lands for them. And where's the Nantuko Monastery when you need it? So second back to basics. Dredging Loam's actually pretty good here because it gives us 3 shots to find Punishing Fire with the Grove. Waste it, swing again. That's so much work. All right, we've got some hot fire here. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Attempt to kill you. Alright, so I'm gonna let this force resolve, and then I'm going to waste the Tundra to play around Snare. So, like, if they have Snare, though, with the mana from this Wasteland, I can Punishing Fire them, return Punishing Fire, and then do it again. So I'm gonna let this happen, and then I'm gonna Punishing Fire them again. Oh, returning fire puts them at 3. Fair. I didn't think about that. It's another reason to waste. Okay, yeah, Plow is a good reason to waste. I don't like playing around Spell Snare. Playing around Plow seems like a good reason to waste. Am I just supposed to Punishing Fire down his idiots now? Is that what's supposed to happen here? I feel like I'm just supposed to kill these two. Because, like, I have to give them a life back to hit this. Wait, I can cast all... Can I cast all 3 of these? So I can play this. I can play 1 fire. And then, no, I can only cast 2 fires this turn. But I can end up with 1 back in my hand. I think I have to just kill these 2 guys. We're gonna draw a knight at some point, right? Thicket, cave, Dryad Arbor. This is game 3. I guess I should have played the Dryad Arbor out, right? Instead of the Wasteland. Yeah, I should have played the Dryad Arbor out in case he had like another Sapcaster Mage. That's another Mentor. Jacob Jeffrey. He can have the toy, okay? It's okay. There's a knight on top of my deck. That's unfortunate. I think I just have to fire this right and like hope that he doesn't have anything. I guess I can like technically check here first, right? Let's start by cycling this, see what we get. Oh, I should have played the Dryad Arbor. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure what we're supposed to do. I think we're just supposed to, we have to just try and Punishing Fire this and like hope we don't die. I should have played the Dryad Arbor here and I was sloppy. Oh, that worked. God bless. Alright, sorry about lack of commentary. I'm just trying not to time out, and Jake's a little upset. Waste Grove, Loam it back. Yep, that's a good line, if I'd seen it in time. Alright, we have a knight. Okay, yep, we have a game plan here. Play this, and then we get fires back here too. Alright. Let's try and not get Terminused here. Sure. So it's 4, just put it 4 cards into my deck. So that means if I dredge Loam, I can then cycle into it. I need to double cycle into it. Alright, so I can play this. And then my knight's 2 cards down, so I can't actually cast it this turn, so I just need to pass. Oh, that's a good hit. Next one's Knight. Alright, let's cast Knight. Alright. This Nantuko Monastery gets 1 attack. This is the same game. Targeting themselves, sure. Black, green, Abrupt Decay this, animate this, green, white. If either of these hit, we kill them with Punishing Fire. Woo! What? What a game. I need to change a diaper really quick. I'll be right back. Thanks for watching, folks.